Shuan King is a shameless scumbag.
Hi, I'm Tabby.
And I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may remember, I think it was maybe last year, that Shuan King falsely accused a guy of being a white racist who killed a black girl because he's white and she's black. And it turns out that's not what happened at all. He jumped the gun. He's not a journalist. He just went on a rumor. You know, white guy seen fleeing the scene or something like that. And, oh, therefore he's the suspect and he did it. And now, oh, it's white people and racists and blah, blah, blah. Okay? Now, this is relatively new news. This is a few days old. It seems that the man may have committed suicide in jail. Now, we don't know the motive. It may be because a lot of scumbags like Shuan King, a.k.a. Talcum X, falsely accused this guy of killing a little black girl. We don't know. I'm not even sure why the guy was in jail. But anyway, it's not that he murdered this little black girl, and he certainly wasn't being racist because he didn't do it.
Wasn't it he was arrested on evading burglary charges?
I'm not sure. Let me see here.
Something silly like that. It was worded wrong. So
Yeah, well, he was going on.
Burglary.
Shuan King was jumping the gun because of something someone at the scene said about it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It came out later on, I believe, that little girl was actually killed in black-on-black crime.
Yeah, and then he shut up about it. So
by black guys.
Right. Well, let's see what the Daily Caller has to say about it. Houston man who social media activist Shuan King falsely accused of murdering a 7-year-old black girl in 2018, so yeah, it was last year, had died from an apparent suicide after hanging himself in his jail cell in early July. And it's just being reported at the end of July, on the 30th here. Houston's ABC and Fox stations have reported that Robert Cantrell, 49, was found dead in his cell July 23rd. Okay. Earlier in July, I should have said. I think I said early in July. Cantrell had been in jail in Montgomery, blah, 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 on evasion of robbery charges.
There it is. Yeah,
right.
Like it was probably he got charged, was released on bail, and then didn't show up.
Yeah.
Or something, and then just ran.
King, who was closely associated with the Black Lives Matter movement, mounted a private investigation of his own into the murder, offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the killer's arrest. And by the way, you know, scumbags like this shouldn't have that much money to throw around. He's making too much money doing this race-baiting scumbaggery. I mean, first of all, he's pretending to be a black man. Second of all, he hates a certain race. He's a racist scumbag.
And
go ahead.
Thirdly,
yeah.
That's a bullshit fucking offer right there. The cops already had a suspect.
Yeah, I know. He's just virtue signaling.
He's just basically virtue signaling. I will pay for the capture of the murderers.
Yep.
Motherfucker, they already had the assholes practically in cuffs at that point.
Right.
Who are you fooling?
Now, last night I went through Shuan King's timeline of his Twitter because, you know, I was hoping he would apologize or be like, yeah, you know, maybe this has to do with me falsely accusing. I'm deeply saddened or ashamed of myself.
He has no shame.
He has no shame. So last night I went through his Twitter and I went back days and days and days and I see nothing about this. All it is Joe Biden sucks. White people this. How dare you judge this? As he judges everybody. How dare this person judge that? Republicans suck. Joe Biden sucks because apparently he likes somebody else in the Democrat Party, but that's okay. Let them all fight each other. But nothing, no remorse. No remorse. He doesn't even take a break from his race baiting and his criticism and his judgmentality. He's still doing it. You know, you can see right here, this is probably race baiting. I mean, if he posts it, the chances are it's race baiting. And so, folks, feel free to communicate with this guy and tell him what you think of the fact that he may be responsible for the death of an innocent person. I mean, he's innocent of the crime that he was accused of by Shuan King, Talcum X.